Wake up, Sam. Hello, everybody. We are returned from our break, ready to continue on with. Just one second. There we go. Lighting. Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus, aka Death Stranding. Finally made our way back, all the way east.
Oh my god.
Fighting tons of BTs, dolphins, and cat beasts, and whales, air whales. Oh my. But we are finally back. The storm has been quelled. It's some kind of perpetual borealis. Or this surrealis. We have a completely destroyed container of cryptobiotes for Fragile. So let's not waste any time and get back to the city that we started out in so many eons ago. Kind of a weird place to start a song up. Gonna have to slow walk it just in honor of Ryan. Rest in peace, you depressed American and Iceland bastard. Beautiful music. Very Radiohead-esque, but less experimental.
Don't take it the wrong way.
Mr. Beaglesworth. Always good for Lou to be happy. You mean I left a motorcycle sitting on this dock the whole time? That's kind of hilarious. Oh, that's someone else's.
Name's Sam.
Donate. Do I just... Oh. We don't go to the distro center, we actually go to the... Sounds like that storm is coming back. Let's get back to the beginning as fast as possible. Good thing you're enjoying the sprint, Lou. Hey, Lou, check this out. Not that. See, Lou enjoyed that too. Checkered flag makes perfect sense. You know what? That checkered flag deserves a like. Totally deserves a like. These are the last likes I'm probably going to give for a long time. Lou is definitely immune to shaken baby syndrome after all he's been through with us. He's been tarred, feathered, shot at. Maybe not feathered, but...
been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And
Despite
with
the
any
case
luck,
being totally
it'll
destroyed.
only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
I think this is the point where I can just, like, put the controller down until the credits roll. We'll see. There might be one last thing. I don't remember. But stick around for a while and you'll see what I meant by I can just put the controller down and watch until the credits.
Sam.
You're back. It must have been one hell of a
Don't
journey.
like being touched.
Especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after
convenient.
decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Snack? It's wiggly. All the way down your throat.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's Beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's Beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear.
Ahoy, Mr. Drew. You've joined us in the
Imagine it
movie
as a
portion of the game.
circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is
Grab
a
some popcorn.
single
We're going to be here for a
capillary.
while.
But Amelie's Beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control.
What timing?
You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out. Repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
It would make sense, actually.
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame.
Yep.
Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Obviously, that's not the case, so there would not be a sequel. Or maybe the case is that that is the sequel. I can't remember how this ends, really. Just traveling to beaches? Yeah, but not the fun kind of beaches. More like the covered in tar and beached mammals of aquaticness kind of beaches. Where people
Might as well
spout
make it
lots of
official, then.
exposition.
You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future.
You still don't.
I was living a lie, hung up
Do
on
you?
past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
He is the man
Even if
who
it means
delivers.
you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City.
You're welcome, Big Baruda.
Kid's done enough. No more.
That is
All right.
quite the streak, Mr. Drew.
I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her.
Give it the old reach around, buddy. Come on.
I know you love her. You love her. There.
Sam. There you are.
Focus! Focus! Sorry, I had to yell at the guy at the projector booth for a second.
You want to go home? Let's go home.
Who brought a baby to the theater? Seriously.
It's okay. I know the way.
Kick the baby! Or drown it. Freak. Christian. Prepare for a baptism of fire, you heathenist dog. Sam Strand. Water's looking a little red there. It's a lot of whales. Wait a minute. Holy shit, I'm actually in control. Okay. Are we going this way or like that way? I have no idea. Try going out in the water, see how far we can go. That does not look like our moon. All these strands going out into the water. No, that does not seem right. Maybe we run along the beach. Excuse me, boys. Coming through. Ooh. Breath mint, sir? This beach smells very fishy. There's a lot of whales. This beach represents the 90s to mid-2000s era Japanese fishing industry. All it's missing is some sharks.
London Bridge is falling down.
Shark fin soup.
Falling down.
Don't need the rest of the shark, just the fin. That's what made it particularly cool.
My fair lady.
The last stranding has already begun.
Oh, she's wearing black now.
Amelie?
Like she's ready for a funeral.
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
Bridget.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back. Sam, listen to me.
Everyone loves the Die Hardman mask all of a sudden.
I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since.
I mean, that was Bridget's last words to him before she died at the beginning, after
You
all.
were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
I mean, they explained that through the lore that
Where's
they brought
Emily?
throughout the game, that she's Bridget.
Where
How is
she's
he so
always been.
surprised?
Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam.
This is
had to
literally
wear a
all
mask
explained, like
for
in the
so
middle of
long.
the game.
Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
Best way to have sex on Le Dia de los Muertos. Or just any old day of the week.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget. Those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Is getting shot one of them?
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun.
I mean,
The seam
technically she
has
had that gun
formed
the entire time.
From my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang.
That's quite a theory. It's going to put the whole world in a hot
So-
damn state.
That brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out.
Local America. American white woman drowns baby and pulls out a gun.
Sounds so
That
bad,
just
does
sounds
it?
like baptism in the South to me.
It's not like the world has long left anyway. Then there's the second choice.
She definitely is doing that.
In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it
Can't
does.
the beach just be Flop Tropica?
The beach is
Well,
doomed no matter what.
all those whales
One
kind of
thought
did
to tell
flop
you that.
onto it.
Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
Is that a manatee
can't
sitting right
stop
between
the
them or a
magic.
dolphin?
The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come
But
the
it
finish.
is just deflated.
Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
That shot is glorious.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
I forget what happens if you just let her walk all the way. I think everything just explodes. I don't know. Should we let her go? Or should we just cap her in the head? What should we do here? I'm doing exactly what she said not to do and hesitating. Let her go? Okay, we got one for let her go. Jenny also says to let her go? Okay, yeah, we'll let her walk and see what happens. I don't think I did this before. I don't think I let her walk. Does this lead to a game over screen or a second ending? This post-apocalypse turned the world into Iceland. End it all. Have you seen that terrain? Have you tried riding a bike over it? No more. Let's do this.
Ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
That was totally the shorter ending
Wait.
of the two.
I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
We're not gonna do her like Alex Preddy and shoot her in the back. Head. What? Okay, fine. We shot her in the back. Too soon? Uh-oh. Hey. 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 Stop. Look. Woman. This is not the time to exert your free will. Well, shit. Her being so unbothered is... Yeah, that was pretty, That all happened because I made that terrible joke, wasn't it?
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Do I shoot the moon? Do I shoot a whale? Do I shoot the booty? Do we run away? I am at a loss. Run away. Oof. Oh dear.
I'm ready, Sam Strand.
I'm really not sure what to do here. Like, you literally can't do anything else. Okay, yeah, we get it. This is all just set up 5G internet.
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
I was trying to see if there was like a way you could turn the gun in on yourself, but no. Maybe we find someone else to shoot? Like, I'm very much at a loss here. Ahoy, monkey! You'd ask her about communism? I was trying to drop the gun. We'll figure it out.
I'm ready.
Wait a
Sam.
minute.
Make your choice.
But wait,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you drop the gun and... No, I can't drop the gun. Like, if I vaguely remember him, like, just going up and hugging her. But I don't remember how to do it. It's my only hint for something I did 5 years ago and have completely forgotten. I wish I could put up one of those energy towers. Oh boy. Seemingly not.
I'm ready, Sam.
I'm an idiot. Thank you. You have a minute to talk about communism?
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Yes, we got there in the end. Now I feel like I need a snack or some popcorn or something.
It's a dream catcher.
Because the Hideo Kojima part's about to
Wear it
really
when you
take
sleep,
over.
and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When
So
you're
wait,
all
Monkey,
grown
have you
up,
played the sequel yet?
You'll need it.
Because that's the main reason why I've been replaying this game,
And
so
when
I
the
can get to
time
On the
comes,
Beach.
You'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time.
Oh, you just have memory from watching me? Wow.
I am not a line.
Oh, and watching
I
others.
am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam.
It's all good,
A
monkey.
gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people that brought the world together.
No wonder this
If
game
that
gained so
is
much
what matters
relevancy
most
over
to you,
COVID.
Then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, that song is actually really good. Like, the whole soundtrack to this. I'm not a big fan of the Silent Poet songs, but,
And if
like,
I have to pay the
Churches,
price,
the Wool Kid that
be
they
a
added into the director's cut.
then so be it.
Of course, all the low roar. Like, the soundtrack is great.
Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
Art! Norman Reedus! It's what we all came here to see. Did I ever tell you my favorite color was blue? Oh look, it's that photo again.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
And we still have to learn who the blurred out face is on that photo, now that we know for a fact it isn't Amelie. Sam's Beach. Daddy Mads. Far less whales on this beach. Can I go back to Iceland? Or am I stuck on the beach? I want to go to Iceland. So if this is where the credits are, we are about to witness the longest post-credit scene of all time. Alright, Jesse Corti is the voice they gave to Guillermo del Toro's voice. And Derek Jacobs, or to Guillermo del Toro's likeness, and Darren Jacobs is the one who voices Nicholas Winding Refn's likeness. You hope it's full of cameos? Well, there might be a few reappearing characters. But I don't think we'll see Solid Snake just yet. Ooh, that looks inviting. Let's go that way. Better idea. Let's just sit down.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is...
Or was that cast reel
those
just like
weren't
the
your
beginning
dreams.
of the movie?
They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Alright, back to exploring this green patch. Damn you, Hideo Kojima! One thing's for certain, this definitely is an original story. Like, I can think of nothing like this before or after, both story-wise or gameplay. That said, I haven't played the sequel yet, so maybe I'll be able to think of the after part pretty soon. I think we just looped. What level designer? It's just one gigantic ass map. Like, the whole map? I really hope game balance design means that he was the one who worked on, like, the ways that you shift weight and, like, balance stuff as the character. Because, like, that's so in-depth in this game that it feels like they would have had a specific designer for that. It was weird.
The first operation. I was only 20.
Oh, Bridget.
I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father.
Again, this was all explained in, like, the middle of the game.
Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach.
God, Kojima loves throwing just needless symbolism
I thought it
in
was a curse in the
everything.
beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
And we're here for it. We love it. It's so ridiculous that it's freaking amazing. It's a very icy beach, Sam. Got a lot of glaciers here. Hey, it's the green path. Now with less bugs. I love how Sam can double jump for no inexplicable reason whatsoever. He just does that. I wonder, do we have as much stamina as it takes for, like, this section of the credit roll? Or can we, like, exhaust ourselves before this credit roll is actually done? See if we can get up those mountains.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead. which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die.
Total cameos.
It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
Alright, this time I'm going this way. And then we're going this way. Maybe we can find some mountainous cameos. And the whole extinction thing really does kind of, you know, like I think I mentioned it like at the start of this game when we started streaming this like a month and a half ago. And we're just like, there are 5 dudes and shadowy dudes in the air right before the Death Stranding logo appears at the beginning. It's like, that's supposed to reference the 5 extinction events that have happened on this planet, and sure enough, we could not make it to the Greenland. Or is it Iceland? Some people get confused.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
So fucking art housedly surreal.
You want to go home? Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void-outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to
getting
witness
shakier in
extinction
her steps.
consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice.
She's kind of floating on the ground there
You
too.
can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares,
Like, yeah,
I saw
her
another
shoots
future,
are like
one that
2
you
or 3
chose.
millimeters off the ground.
One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
She really is omnipresent. Throw in some low roar for good measure. And the funny thing is, like, with the stacked cast, and, like, the fact that we know Norman Reedus can actually be emotive, it's so weird that the main character sleepwalks his way through this entire game. In terms of performance. Especially because, like, it's not like he was unenthused by this project. He was a huge proponent for getting this done. I mean, originally, of course, like, before the shit with Konami went down, it was supposed to be Norman Reedus in a game, like, co-directed by Guillermo del Toro and Hideo Kojima, which was going to be a Silent Hill. And then, of course, all the shit with Konami went down, and then it turned into a weird Kojima game starring Norman Reedus and Guillermo del Toro's likeness, but not his voice. And quite a fucking, again, like, truly unique game. At times painful, but overall really fun. It's back after 20 minutes and the credits are still rolling. Oh! No, it's not been credits. It's been, like, plot. And it's not done. Like, it's not done. Like, where's Die Hardman been in all this? Like I said, get some popcorn. Because this one takes a while. At least the soundtrack is good. Like, this has basically just been exposition dump the credits. Where Amelie just gives us the entire story. It's like, here, I'm going to let you make as much sense of this nonsense as can be made sense of. That's right. You work those arms, Sam. See, even he's thinking, like, is this a glitch in the game? Game is calling itself out right here. While he was on the toilet, you was scrolling through TikTok looking at Norway, and now you want to visit Norway? Grass, black... Oh yeah, no, this is why I keep joking that, like, in Hideo Kojima's post-apocalypse, the United States turned into Scandinavia. I mean... Scandinavia. And, like, I think it's very obvious, like, Hideo Kojima visited Iceland and Finland and Norway and loved the setting so much. Like, even Low Roar, even though, like, Ryan was an American-born national, he was living in, it was either Iceland or Finland. And, like, Hideo Kojima discovers his band, Low Roar, of anything. And, you know, like, it goes with the bleakness of those Scandinavian backdrops. But, like, yeah, it's like Hideo Kojima visited Northern Europe, decided that's where he wanted the setting of his next game to be in, regardless of the fact that it was set in America.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Because we're not done. Title card! But is that the title card for the end? Or the beginning? Let's reconnect with the living and find out. I mean, we emptied it all before we hugged Amelie.
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
You have to find your way off this beach. There they are. The 5 extinctions.
Anyone?
That's a BT.
Let me make it right.
Right here.
Amelie.
Anyone? I'm Sam. I see him. This way.
Over where?
Sam. Over here.
Is someone around?
Dead man. I'm Sam. Anybody hear me?
You ready for a job?
Ready. Sam, I see him.
Okay. Lou, take me to Sam.
Over here.
The 5 floating bodies in the distance represent the 5 mass extinction events that this planet has seen.
Anyone?
Oh, there we are.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Oh, and I guess right now it also represents, like, our friends. It's like Fragile, Deadman, Hartman, Lochna, Die Hartman. Yeah, there's 5 of them. I actually never noticed that little connection.
Gotcha.
Are we in the seam now? Like, do I go back to my body at this point? That's an image. Hey, Lou. You're looking very great. Whoa! That was like a Sonic Inception. Specifically, Guillermo del Toro in a suit, holding a baby in a pod, grabbing a naked man's ankles under the ocean. That's what makes it extra hilarious.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation for a new world, the United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow. A constant reminder of what could have been.
Because he's dead right now.
That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds.
No, he's not taking a nap on the couch. He's dead right now. He'll be defibrillated in a few minutes.
All things must
He dies every 27 minutes.
Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure.
Sorry, he dies for 2 minutes. Or no, 3 minutes every
President
27 minutes.
Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that Their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero.
There he is.
That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes.
Umbilical cord.
What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she
They're all
dragged
wearing
you into
keepers.
the great beyond, or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
We were in that credit roll for a whole
On
month?
the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie. She said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff.
Oh, I thought he was going to tell us he had a
His mother's
boner right
name
now.
was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though.
Yeah, we already know this twist.
Dear John donned
Did
the
that
mask
twist
and reappeared
like
with a
2
new
hours
identity.
ago.
But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us
Like
with
2
access
streams ago.
privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him. But I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger.
We know.
I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't.
Still,
I
this
did
is
it for
some
her.
top tier acting right here.
Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he?
Damn.
Why didn't he?
Give this man a
He couldn't
primetime
save
Emmy.
His kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God! But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman?
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, sometimes just gotta get it off your chest. And hear the tough words.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou? Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
One last run.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely. Thanks for everything.
Now keys. Now keys. Wow, we're getting cameos from everybody.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Yes, this final cutscene is still chugging along.
Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
I mean, they're even trying to fake him out by saying his BB is dead.
Sam!
That door was very rude. Oh, she was giving him a snack. Okay, I get it.
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Why does she almost sound like GLaDOS? Talk about coming full circle. Like, the game begins with you taking Bridget's corpse to the incinerator. I totally forgot that it ended with you taking Lou to the incinerator. I did not remember this at all. Like, once Die Hardman started his presidential speech, I thought that that was literally like, alright, put the controller down. It's nothing but a cutscene for the next hour and a half. That was quite the jump, Sam. good to see Igor's ladders are still there. Although they're looking very rusty. There we go. Alright, we were also supposed to incinerate BB along with President Strand at the beginning, but we ended up plugging into it instead to get away from the BTs. So it really is kind of a full circle moment.
Alright. Well, I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything.
Child's special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
A foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void out in Manhattan.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
Baby's like, yeah, she's a bitch, isn't she, Dad?
President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero.
A John McClane, if you will.
But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
Makeshift silencer, smart.
Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Promise you. My animal, Lisa. BB.
It is nice to be able to see these scenes from outside of the pod instead of from the pod's perspective. Oh, and there we go. Literally the first scene with these two, you get it at the beginning of the game. Right here. All these full circle connections. And I think it's because all the bridge babies are connected. Because that's kind of where we learned that, like, the twist was that this BB was not Daddy Mads' BB. It is just a random bridge baby. But they're all connected. They all kind of are linked to the same memory network. So they all share memories, which is why Sam kept getting the memories from the original pod. Which, if I remember correctly, housed him, making him Daddy Mads' son. I could be wrong. If I could be misremembering that. But that pretty much was spelled out in that scene anyway.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Quite the scene to walk in on. Ooh, all the little fish. Do we go into the bullet hole? Is that what we do? Or do we go out the door? Thwonk.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up, he's inside.
Move, dumbass.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning. When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain. Look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son.
See, it's all time. He was the baby in the pod the
My
whole
bridge
time.
to the
He was
future.
taken out. Daddy Mads was killed. Baby died. Amelie found the baby on its
Without
beach,
you.
resurrected him. You get Sam.
I was just like any other Cliff.
I know another streamer who knows a lot about a guy named Cliff.
And obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at.
So ironic that his son is good at bringing people together and building bridges by making deliveries.
But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're on their bridge to the future. And mine.
Yes, it is a whole-ass movie.
Come on, Sam. Stand up.
I told you to bring popcorn.
Is this me?
Fucking Bridget.
Oh, God. Not BB2.
And that's when Emily found him on the beach, as we learned at the beginning of this whole movie. Oh, the huge manatees! And whales. And naked daddy Mads with Barbie doll genitalia. My fish. Fish, 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 fish eating fish. Fresh fish. Eat 'em out like a trout.
Sam. There you are.
See? Full circle. Again. That explains the scar, why he's a repatriate, and why that activated the dunes that then spread to multiple people. Okay.
I know the way.
Spaceman. Space! We're in space. Space? Space. We're in space. Want to go to space? See our scarred Billy.
There you are. Welcome back.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
Hence why we begin the game thinking the president's our mother.
Come on, Lou. Wake up. Come on, Lou, wake up. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up!
I mean, you've gotten it so used to being shook that I don't think shaking the baby is gonna wake it up.
Wake up.
All those hills you've fallen down, man. All those jumps. Bumpy motorcycle rides. Is that thing coming off its umbilical cord trying to symbolize that it's slowly necrotizing and actually is? Nope. Nope. It was a fake out.
Ew.
Overflowing energy! It was the skin-to-skin embrace thing. It worked. Oh, look. So many other dying fetuses? Is this suddenly turning into the cover art for a metal album? For a dying fetus album? Or are those like all of the other bridge babies that are out there? Wait a minute. So does this mean that the rain is no longer timefall, it's just normal rain again? It must, because they're both not rapidly turning into old men. Could be all the past BBs, because a lot of them were decommissioned. I guess that's supposed to signify that the Death Stranding is over. Even though there's a sequel. Imagine if BBs get wrinkles. It would look like one of those Sphinx cats, I assume. How do I rate this game as my second time through? I would say it is still, for me, a solid 3 out of 5. Very solid 3. I mean, there's nothing wrong with its gameplay. Its gameplay is really good. Its gameplay is really varied. The story is one of a kind, and I still really appreciate the story. Music is top-notch. The map design in the world is really cool, but certain parts of it are purposely designed to just frustrate the player. But overall, the things that I think knock this game down a bit is pacing issues. Especially in the mid-game. Like, when you're building out the highway. Like, yeah, a lot of that stuff is optional and you can bypass it and make the game a little bit faster, but it's easier if you don't. And it leads to a bit of a pacing issue, I find. But, you know, I still really like this game. And, you know, I'm looking very much forward to finally being able to play Death Stranding on the beach now that I have beaten this game for a second time 5 years after I beat it originally. And remember what the fuck happened, because most of that shit I plumb forgot. Overflowing Energy, did you get to play this game before? Yeah, the ending is like the ending to this is easily like Hideo Kojima's longest movie to date. It's like they took the ending to Metal Gear Solid 4 and he was like, that was only 90 minutes. I can top that. You just finished this like last week. Like, I will still say, like, also, like, Norman Reedus' performance is also a place where I dock points in, like, how I would rate this game. Because, like, compared especially to, like, Die Hardman, like, Norman Reedus and Lea Seydoux are the two that, like, felt almost like they were sleepwalking through their roles, whereas, like, Jesse Cortez, who's voicing Guillermo del Toro's character, great job. Oh, fuck. I forgot her name already, even though it's appeared on the screen a bunch of times. But the girl who did Mama, great job. Troy Baker actually elevated the Troy Baker-ness. And again, bonus points to, like, one of the few video game roles Troy Baker has done where they used his actual face for his character. But, like, the dude who played Die Hardman, like, again, he deserves a fucking, like, award for the acting he pulls in that, like, final movie. Margaret Qualley, thank you so much. Yeah, no, like, she was really good. But, like, and especially because you know from, like, any behind-the-scenes footage you've watched of this game, like, Norman Reedus was a champion of this game. Which is why it's so confusing to me that his character seems to be sleepwalking through his entire performance. Like, I don't know if that was intentional to, like, show that Sam is, even though Sam is a great connector with people, he himself is entirely detached. Location shooting in the Republic of Iceland. No shit! But, like, it's, I don't know. It's just, for me, I find it to be a bit of an odd choice. Sam he is almost like one of those silent protagonists. Like, even everything he has to say may as well not be, like, you know, he's like Snake if Snake wasn't invested in what he was doing. Maybe because they both have the gravelly voice. I don't know. But it could have been the direction. Like what this game is about is being like artistically obtuse on purpose. From a gameplay perspective, like it's obtuse until it clicks, and then you're like, oh wow, this is actually unique and really well designed, and then whether or not you like it is up to you. But aside from that, like storyline wise, it's basically a post-apocalypse extinction story about reconnecting. Like, it's an analogy for reconnecting a world that has been lost to its technology, and a bit of a time loop. Like, it's weird. Like, it is both a story that at the same time makes absolutely no fucking sense and is batshit fucking crazy. But when you have it all kind of in front of you, like with the lore, and see the whole thing unfold, you're like, that shouldn't make sense, but that all just made sense. Part of the brilliance of Kojima, I guess. Oh yeah, no, there is nothing at all like this game out there. Except maybe its sequel, and who knows how much its sequel is like this. I sure don't, because unlike this, I've never played the sequel. But we are going to be diving into that. Not immediately, but soon. Because after all this package delivery, I need a little break from Package Delivery Simulator, maybe a week or two to reset my head. But I really want to dive into On the Beach. However, we got to finish Chronos. We're nearly finished Chronos. I'm actually thinking of doing a second playthrough of 9 Souls so I can get the bad ending and get the platinum for that game. So that might be soon. That could be something that we wrap up really quick. Because as difficult as 9 Souls is, I like to think I'm good at it. It's not easy to deliver the mail, especially in this weather. Or with that terrain. Like, thank God the bike and the truck defy all of the physics. This is like the poppiest song on the entire soundtrack. And like, yeah, there are also other things that like I'm planning to do. Like, I'm either gonna continue Clair Obscur from where we are, or I'm just gonna restart it because it's been a while. I know we made it all the way through the first act. We're just at the start of the second act with Clair Obscur. I also need to go through Alan Wake 2 again for the final draft and do the DLC. So we also got to play Control. You know, there are a lot of things that are coming up. You're passing out to the credits like a happy ending to a sad movie. Well, it might be your bedtime then. But yeah, like, for me, this will always be a game where, like, I'll recommend you try a demo of it before I straight up recommend it to someone. Unless they are, like, a diehard Hideo Kojima fan, as someone who played, like, all the Metal Gears, Zone of the Enders, even maybe if they played Snatcher, deep cut right there. But, you know, if someone's played all of those, then it'd be like, yeah, no, just play Death Stranding, you will love it. But as a game itself, like, to recommend to, like, the general public, again, like, I think it's because it was so symbolic of what was going on at the time, but COVID really helped this game. Oh yeah, no, it is very lengthy. Like, I began this stream series trying to, like, 5-star all of the knots and all of the distro centers and way stations and preppers, and then, like, I think it was halfway through, like, almost getting the highway totally built to Mountain Knot, I was like, you know what? I've done all this before, and I'm mainly doing this to get to play the sequel and understand better what'll be going on there, because I've forgotten most of this story. So, like, from, like, Mountain Not On, I went from, like, no, unless it's Peter Englert asking for pizza, no side quests. Story. Also, you can play this game. Wait, why is it referencing all of those, like, great classic movies there? That's weird. Oh, maybe because they're in, like, Hartman's collection when you're in Hartman's office or something. Oh, my first playthrough, I made a zipline network across the entire mountain. So 5-starring all of the mountain was done in, like, you know, it took about 3 hours to set up, but then doing deliveries around the mountain just literally took seconds. It was like, boom, 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 boom. Here you go. Get back on the zip line. Back to Mountain Knot. All right, there's the next. Oh, we got the actual post-credit sequence. Yeah, so who was his wife? All right, because he had a wife that their child was gonna be Louise. I'm just curious to know how the baby ends up back in the pod. Like, if that's Lou again, in Death Stranding 2. We'll see. He had a friend played Driv 3R before the first 2 games, and then you made him play the first 2 games so he could start Driv 3R. Wait, you just said Driv 3 without the R at the end. So I'm assuming you don't mean the like horribly maladjusted Driv R3 or Driv 3R. Oh, Danganronpa. Okay. Yeah, I've never played the third one. I've only played the first 2. You always thought the wife and the sister and the sister and stepsister, so they're in love. No, there was no stepsister. Amelie and Bridget are the same person. Just Amelie was like the beach version of Bridget. Like Bridget's kind of other half, like her soul. And then Bridget was the physical manifestation, President Bridget Strand. Sam actually never had a sister. Bridget just told Sam that Amelie was his sister to, like, basically hide the fact that they were the same person as the extinction entity. But as you see from that cutscene, like, after Sam is shot by Bridget accidentally after Daddy Mads takes him out of the pod, Amelie finds him on his beach, brings him back to life, and makes him the first repatriate, which also spreads the dooms throughout the world that infects Fragile and infects Higgs and everyone else with dooms. Yeah, it was confusing the way that it was written. Definitely. Like, you're not like that with your sister. Yeah, no, I understand. There was some, there are definitely some vibes going on there that were kind of weird. But, yeah. Just a lot of weird stuff there. Okay, overall Porter grade. Soothe BB 43 times, got 825 likes from BB. 31 bridge contacts made, 30 UCA members recruited, 3-star or higher connections 22, 4-star or higher 22, or 17, 13 maxes, 1,000 connections made with other players, a whole bunch of likes, yay. Especially because Sam has asymphophobia, which is a fear of being touched, so all the hand-holding between him and Amelie especially is really weird. It's a lot of music. Are those the final journals that I need to get for the Read 100 Journals trophy? Episode 13. Tomorrow is 15. Tomorrow is in your hands. There's another episode? What? 2 weeks early? What? There's more? Or is it just like 2 weeks earlier because it just time jumped to like before the end credit sequence?
Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery.
Oh, right. This is for finishing the
Not that
side
it's your fault,
quests.
but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's
Oh,
office,
there's our giant
working like
whale.
dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration.
The final boss
But
before
at
the
least
like
one of us
2-hour
is still
movie
free as a
begins.
bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game.
Right, yeah, this is the
You may
post
recall it was
credits,
raining
like,
buckets back when
you
left for
can now
Amelie's Beach.
100% the game freely and do
Took
all
a
the side
real
quests.
beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us.
No, I've not
Want some
100%ed
alone
this
time?
game.
We should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey, Sam. You sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Ah, yes, the UI for zooming in and all this shit.
I know you've been to hell and back and earned a break, but I've got a high priority request. Head to the distro center west of Capitol Knot. You can review the details there.
Well, I know it's not pizza for Peter Englert, because we already solved the mystery of Peter Englert. There's little old me versus the game's final boss. One of the most passive final bosses I have ever fought in any game ever. Except for maybe the end, when you do the trick where, like, you just, like, start the fight with the end in Metal Gear Solid 3, and then pause the game, go into your PlayStation settings, and set your clock forward about a year so that the time is elapsed in game and the end just dies of old age. I love that trick. If I tick these 4 off, do I get a trophy? No? That's still not 100 reports, huh? Hey! Tardigrades love coral. Yeah, I think the boss rush mode that you can do through here is something that was added in the director's cut. I don't remember. Like the Nightmare and Memories thing. But yeah, that is a cool-ass toy collection. Well, I don't think we're going to be doing any of the post-credit stuff. I think we can move on to anything. Either way, I need to take a break. So there's one last thing to do. Make some poop grenades. The reason he keeps winking at the camera is that's his way to be like, come on, buddy, let's go. Let's get out of here. Or it's his way to be like, I need to make a poop grenade. Well, you know, game is flirting with you to continue on. But I think that'll be it for now. Thank you for everyone who joined in, lurked, chatted, discussed lore and how the game works with us. Thank you so much. I am actually going to come back a little bit later tonight, but I need to take a break, stretch my legs a little bit. But we're going to come back. We're going to play some Chronos because we still got to get to the Abbey and get, what was her name? Elise Zibbert, I think is our next extraction target in that. So definitely join us for that. if you aren't already following, well, I think most of the people who are watching are following, so you'll see the notification when I go live. But thank you again, everybody, for joining us for this long-ass movie of an ending. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.